bedrock blocks these. Heavy limestone towers rise, mapping stellar skies where raw telluric power lies. Built above the aquifers where deep cenotes sleep. A liquid mirror where the secrets keep. A silent currents creep. They stack the dielectric, perfectly symmetric. Building massive generators placed upon the emerald green. An engine of the empire, catching atmospheric fire. The most brilliant apparatus that the jungle's ever seen. Connecting earth to ether, bridging roots and canopy. A geometric circuit powering an apex dynasty. This limestone insulator, acting as a regulator, hovers over waters rushing under sacred ground. A humming rain capacitor, an energetic ambassador, emitting an electric elevated silent sound. Silent sound. Yeah. They thought to buy no weather, tying heavens with a tether, trying to compel the atmospheric tears to safely fall. Elevating altars through the swelters and the shelters, tracking cyclical momentum etched upon the limestone wall. The plaza's painted stucco with the forest had to buckle, stripped to bake the ruins in the furnace of the day. A localized ambition, sparking hubris and ignition, thinking they commanded what the cosmos pushed away. The resonance of power at the summit of the tower, drawing down a frequency we cannot call our own. But nature holds vibration, a fatal calculation, surging through the marrow of the megalithic stone. For every charged capacitor, a planetary ambassador must violently discharge into the ether. In the end, the pyramids were circuits, yes, but the true short circuit was thermodynamics, stripping the jungle to burn lime. For these dielectric monoliths altered the regional albedo. Sprawling white cities reflected immense solar radiation, physically repelling rain. The mega drop wasn't a celestial curse. It was a self-inflicted infrastructural feedback loop. The canopy's floor returned to burning brass corona, evaporating water from their subterranean home. The very stones they lifted where the offerings were gifted radiated heat into a scorching silent dome. The system oversaturated, fatally miscalculated, choking on the architecture woven in design. They crossed the carrying capacity with sheer blind audacity, blurring out the edges of the fatal jagged line. The localized impedance broke the rain god's holy credence, causing atmospheric shifts that left the rivers dry. The storm refused to gather, turning glass to dust. They lather, severing the circuit, linking pyramid and sky. A massive ionization, sparking rapid desiccation, stripping all the moisture till the fertile soil bled. The plazas hum with hunger, a static charge scavenger, a piezoelectric pressure built on famine and despair. The monuments now hazards radiating like dead quasars, while the kings perform the rituals in ionized thin air. No conquering, no might have brought this ultimate stigmata, just monumental structures failing mathematically. The friction of survival sparked the lethal bright arrival, striking down the center of the stone topography. The architecture weaponized, the climate harshly sterilized, turning every city to a crucible of heat. A grid of unpredictable, electrically formidable lightning rod conductors where the earth and heaven meet. A lethal glowing hazard in a dried and dying desert, shattered by the voltage that the shifting planet brings. They drop the jade and chisels, fleeing from the scorching sizzle, slipping past the stucco in the fading dying light, escaping from the grounding rods, the failing of their crowning gods, running from the zenith of their own destructive might. The temple stood immaculate, perfectly inviolate, silent dark museums where the jungle took the floor, swallowed by the canopy, a final green philanthropy, burying the empire that couldn't take no more. Abandoning the masonry, the hubris of the papacy, forced into the shadows by a terrifying need. They left the grand capacitors, the silent stone ambassadors, leaving just the ruins for the deep cenote seed. We abandon our monuments, not when the stones crumble, but when the systems they serve turn lethal. The alternate short circuit is human arrogance, grounding out against the limits of the earth.